Hi, my name's John. A short time ago, a county not so far away was presented with an ownership opportunity, McGregor Farm, an 810-acre working farm located in the center of the county. A farm that supports more than 20 jobs in the rural Clare County. The county will receive the rights to the land if a stewardship plan can be developed, presented, and accepted by the McGregor Farm Family Trust within 5 months. Currently, 69.3% of the farmland is prime farmland. 8.3% of the farmland is of statewide importance. 4.3% could be prime farmland if it was drained properly, and 18.1% is not prime farmland at all. Most of this land has hydric soil in it. This farm is already doing relatively well with its soil quality. There, of course, can be some improvements made. For example, an increase in the amount of calcium carbonate could be done to increase the quality. This action could turn the unprimed to prime farmland. Another great way is to improve the soil quality is to begin the practice of using buffer strips throughout the farm. If they were used strategically, they could decrease the amount of nutrients in the soil that leave the soil, ultimately preserving these nutrients. This farm could also begin the practice of organic farming. This type of farming would also increase the quality of the soil. If the usage of chemicals and other synthetic materials was eliminated, the farmland would soon after start to improve in quality. The areas of hydric soil may sound bad, but these areas could have positive effects if left untouched. These moist areas could provide habitats for more diversity in the farm. Diversity is also key in improving soil conditions, increasing in the amount of organic matter, which essentially increases the amount of nutrients. This diversity would ultimately give the soil more diversity or biology as well. This, of course, is great for everyone. It's great for the soil, the farmer, the crops near these areas, and even the insects and weeds that could reside in these areas of hydric soil. Drainage of certain parts of the land would also be a good idea.
Runoff water from the town roads and a neighbor's drainage project have diverted water onto the property. There are 2 fields in the southwest corner of the property that have seen an increased erosion issues as a result of the runoff. The plan in play will be putting in additional drainage pipe to go down the hill and into a man-made ditch so the runoff and erosion will be diminished. This irrigation ditch is just one of the many ideas that we could use on McGregor Farm in order to reduce the runoff on the southwestern part of the property. A man-made creek like this is one of the many ways that runoff from the new ditches being put in place could potentially help McGregor's Farm their runoff situation in the southwestern part of the fields become completely evaporated. Creating a man-made river such as this with the drainage from the southwestern part of the property from McGregor Farms will reduce the runoff to practically nothing. The farmlands will no longer be flooded, and instead you will have a beautiful creek just like this right on the side of the road.
This just in, a resident of Clare County has created a testimonial of the northern harrier habitat on the McGregor Farm.
Well, them dang old harriers, they're just flying around in that little field, and we cannot endanger those little birdies. So my plan is, we're gonna create a dry cow pasture in that field, you see? And those cows that are pregnant, they're gonna go in there and they're gonna get all that roughage and they're gonna get nice and fat for them babies, because that's what really matters in this world. We gotta protect the birdies, we gotta protect the cows. We cannot have any endangerment in this area, you know what I'm saying?
Now back to your regularly scheduled mind-numbing garbage.
Now time for Mr. BMP featuring Alan Garcia.
Hello there. My name is Alan Garcia, aka Mr. BMP. They call me Mr. BMP because I am known for the unlethal and persuasive ways I coalesce local farmers into incorporating BMPs into farmer stewardship plans. So how do you like this?
I don't care about runoff or nutrient degradation or the dang cow pasture. Just plant my corn.
You see, they are the people I am hired to influence. They are called profit farmers, the worst kind of them all. They are just in it for the money and have no care for the land, plants, not even the adorable, delicious cows.
Is it time?
Yep.
John, I don't care what you say about the corn. I gotta have that planted in.
Hi,
What are you guys doing?
Have a seat.
What's the meaning of this? I did nothing wrong.
Are you ready to listen to whatever?
Are you good?
Yeah.
Are you in charge of the McGregor farm?
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you all the practices you can follow to help better your farm, and you're going to sit through the entire plan and hear every word.
Well, no, I have things to do.
When I count to 3, you will be under my complete control. 1, 2, 3. Emma, are you ready to listen?
Yeah.
You will include the following BMPs in your stewardship plan. Understand?
Yeah.
First is a grass waterway. This is a channel that we planted in grass to control the erosion caused by surrounding runoff, and these typically cost between $980 and $2,250. Okay, the second are riparian buffers. These are trees, shrubs, and grasses planted next to waterways to improve water quality, protect soil from erosion, and provide wildlife habitat. The cost of these is approximately $200 an acre, depending on how big you make the buffers. Next is a watering facility for all your animals. You do this by creating troughs and water systems to provide livestock with water from springs or ponds. Cost is around $30,000. The ROI pays it back very quickly. The fourth is no-till or conservation tilling. This is done by leaving most of the crop residue on the surface of the field. The main focus of this is not to disturb the surface of the field and allowing nature to take its course. The cost is almost none.
Yeah.
The last are cover crops. These are plant crops in the off-season to protect against erosion and excess nutrient intake. Cost is around $55 to $100 an acre. Did you understand all the information I just told you?
Yes, Mr. BMP, and I won't forget to enter the information when I create the new stewardship plan.
When I snap my fingers, you will become awake as if it were 2 minutes ago. Leave the room and forget any of the actions that took place in the last 2 minutes.